Mapfre. Mapfer. Mapfre. Eingängiger Name für ein...
Catchy name for a restaurant or whatever. And this also looks like an alternative housing project. Ah, a statue. Well, are we taking the bus today? No, we're not taking the bus. We're going to walk. Today, we're walking, for once. Usually, I always took a cab. Today, for once, we're walking. Welcome to day 27 on the Camino Francis, the way of St. James. Today is the shortest tour, only 17 or 18 kilometers, which is about 11 miles. A small climb at the beginning, then just flat land. You could have taken a detour, another 6 or 7 kilometers plus. But this detour leads along a main road. That's not supposed to be so nice, and then leads to a huge monastery. But I told myself, my boys will say at some point, Daddy, I want to walk the Camino again. And then, in 15 years or so, if I walk it again, I'll take every detour and do all the extra tours because I'll probably be really fit by then. As of today, I already feel like a professional walker. As of today, I'm a professional walker. Or, let's say, from tomorrow. I'm in a hiking mood now. I will now only hike. I'll never take the car again, never take a bus again. I'm just going to hike, always with a walking stick and a shell on my back. Things will be different again later. For sure, in 15 years I'll be carried by a robot. And here we are. We're practically faced with the decision. Samos or Shil, which is good for both. They're both in Galicia, so it doesn't matter. Come on, we'll take the right option. Sorry to everyone who was looking forward to the monastery. You'll just have to Google it on the internet. I'm not going any extra miles today. I can still go to the monastery if I don't know any way out. On that note, I had a wonderful breakfast, coffee with milk, freshly squeezed orange juice, and I've already decided on my Christmas wish list. I would like an orange juice pressing machine, and I would like it to be 1 meter 50 by 1 meter 50. Direct to the kitchen, please. I've made a note of it. Dear Santa, please, let's go. Very short tour today, 11 miles. Only a small climb at the beginning. And here is a beautiful river. Look! There are cows! And I've already seen a stray cat. Fine, children. When you're both 20 and want to walk the route with me, then I thought we'd all take a detour. You'd walk and I'd cycle. No, then we'll go this way together and then we'll take all the detours and all the longer routes. Because you'll be fit, you'll be able to support Daddy, and then we'll go the long way together. Today I'm going the short way. Yes, 17 kilometers to Sarria. I'll probably be there by lunchtime, at least I hope so. There's not much to rest on the way there, few bars, few stops. If you look at the map, Sarria is the name of the town. S-A-R-R-I-A. Yes.
Ja. Ja. Ja.
and that's Triacastela. I had a delicious breakfast there, just delicious breakfast with coffee and orange juice. Now have a great day. I hope you had a good dream. An open-air albergue on the Camino. On the Camino, you are alone with your thoughts the whole time. Over time, everything just comes up. You can't prevent it. And at some point, you learn. You don't have to stop it. And then, you slowly, very gently, enter a different state for which you are looking for terms. Because somehow everything is different. My day turns into night, and night turns into day, as if there was hardly any difference. I was alone most of the way today, and yet I felt as if someone was walking beside me. And I remember it as clearly as if it had been yesterday. I also dreamt in the night that I was walking, and someone was walking beside me. There is someone there. When I look to the side, all I see is light, and I feel an incredible power. What is it? I look to the side again and I think I see a pilgrim, but a traditional pilgrim wrapped in a cloak, his feet in sandals. And this person next to me is much more powerful than me despite his simple equipment. He is pure energy, pure flowing energy. And when I think about what I could call this power, only one word comes to mind. And this word is not an identifier, not a label. But this word is what I perceive next to me. This word is aliveness.
No.
Yes, today it was a bit difficult for me to get going. And I was really in a grumpy mood on the way today somehow. And then, out of nowhere, there's another wonderful place, which I'll show you briefly, like the one with David. Here's another place where we can eat for a donation. I treated myself to some muesli and cookies, a banana, and another orange juice. And then we donate. And as they say, the Camino provides. I'm already feeling much better. I've been walking the way of St. James for over 25 days now, and I only have one thought that keeps coming back to me. I want to be with my family. I look forward to seeing you.
Ich will bei meiner Familie sein.
I have found a nice place to leave a message here again on the Camino.
Nachricht zu hinterlassen, hier auf dem Camino.
Now it's time to continue. Another hour to Sarria. I've taken my time. Yes, I know. I've taken my time again. But it has to be done. Everyone at their own pace, and everyone can take as many breaks as they want, right? Maybe I'll take the bus after all. No, I'm not taking the bus. There's no cheating here. We don't cheat.
Cheaten doch nicht.
bar? Unfortunately, it looks deserted. There'll be wine later when I get to Sarria. Oops, what's happened to you? Have you run away? I'm at the Los Blasones hostel, which means the coats of arms. Now I'm hungry.
I'm gonna sit in my bag tomorrow. That was a great place to eat.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Taking a video shot.
I just want to take a quick video, because we were just about to check in, but the albergue is closed.
What he said.
And then we called them and they said, nah, not the albergue. You have to go to the guest house, Pension Los Blasones. Now we have to walk all the way back, through the town, down the stairs and across the river again, and then turn left. But we've just had a delicious salad and 4 vino blanco. And now we've found this supermarket. I buy freshly squeezed orange juice and Snickers. Look how much ice cream there is here. Hello kids, we're just about to eat. You're probably in bed by now. Unfortunately, I'm a little late. I'm adapting to the Spanish mentality. That means I'm having a siesta. You go to bed at 2 p.m. and don't get up until later. We went to bed at 3 p.m. today and got up at 6 p.m. and slept through the night. And then we got up at 6 p.m. and are now back in the city to get something to eat. So I'm slowly turning into a Spaniard now, just so you know. Yay, it's day 27, so I'll just do the evening video. We are in Sarria. Left Triacastela this morning, 17 kilometers. 18 kilometers. Tomorrow we're going to Porto Marin, 20 kilometers, 22 kilometers. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. I'm not looking forward to that. But I was very pleased with the town here. It looks very nice. Yes, it's getting serious. We have to get 2 stamps a day. One in the hostel and then probably in a bar or, if possible, in a church. But they don't open until late. And the path today led through a wooded area. It was very wet in places, but quite nice. I liked it. My mood wasn't so good this morning, so I thought it was good that we didn't hike so much. The mood then brightened abruptly when I came to this place where there was free food and drink. A rich buffet for a donation. I also met 2 Germans there and some people I've seen from time to time. There was someone from Kansas. He was on the Camino Primitivo, had to leave because there was a fire there and is now here on the Frances. Yes, and then I thought a little about yesterday and the question of what we do to others. What is done to us? These thoughts, which of course didn't exactly put me in a rosy mood, then dissipated after this stay over this delicious second breakfast and turned into the realization that we are all one family here on the Camino. In 25 or 26 days, I have met an incredible number of people and we are all on good terms. I haven't met anyone who is disgruntled or cranky or anything like that. We're all good together and we've all said to each other, yes, we're a family here too. We are the world family. We meet here, We talk to each other, we exchange IDs, and we realize that we are not different at all. We have the same interests, the same wishes, the same needs, the same weaknesses, the same fears. Yes, I've even met someone who has depression. He walks around here and he's doing well with it along the way. He's often out and about on his own, but sometimes he has company. But he just has depression and notices how he's getting better day by day.
Merkt aber, wie es ihm von Tag zu Tag besser geht. Ja.
I talked at the beginning about how it all feels as if the people I meet are a mirror for me. And today another thought crystallized, and I don't use this term without reason. It was like a crystal. Thoughts that really are like a crystal often emerge along the way. Really crystal clear, solid, consistent and clear, and also sharp thoughts. I rarely have that in my life, but it happens here on the path, where you suddenly have such thoughts. And this thought today was the following: it's not just the others who are a mirror for you, you are a mirror for others. You are a mirror. What do the others see in this mirror? You are a mirror for other people. You are a mirror for everyone you meet. Mirror. What do people see in this mirror? A crosswalk. No.
Ja.
I'll leave the question open. I'll address it to you. What do people see in you? You are their mirror. What do they see in you? Everyone has to answer that question for themselves. Yes, that's the point. We stayed in an albergue today, which was very, very strange. We stood in front of it, and they wouldn't let us in. Everything was barricaded. Then we called them. Then they sent us back down the mountain. And then we found accommodation in a very quirky house, and we were completely alone there. It's multi-story, and we're completely alone. We got a twin room for $17 a night, and then the lady of the house greeted us and said, "Yes, welcome. But I have to tell you right away, the water will be turned off at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so if you still want to shower, you have to shower now." We looked at the clock. It was 2:50 p.m. I only took 5 minutes for the shower and the water held. The water was good. But she just said yes. Between 3 and 7 the water is turned off. So, just so you know, it was kind of strange. We were so lucky with all the accommodation, and now, in the end, we say to ourselves, you have to experience something, but the place seems to be reasonably okay. Then she told us, yes, you're normally in the albergue, but it's fully booked. It's fully booked. It's full with a group, a huge hiking group. Nope. It was just barricaded. There was no one there. There was no one there. Now we've just walked past and there were 20 dudes standing around in front of the albergue talking. And we said, okay, this is what seemed strange to us. They just rented it out a bit to the locals. We've already been told that the locals are easily prioritized, sometimes. But it doesn't matter to us now. We have accommodation. That's what counts. And here in Galicia, people take it all very seriously. There are shells everywhere. Let me show you the river. Yes. And what we also noticed is that it's very pilgrim-oriented here. There's enough space for everyone, so you can't complain at all. There are dozens of places to stay here in the city, and some of the bars and restaurants open at 6 a.m. They open, the stores open at 6 a.m., so you can have breakfast, and the breakfast here is plentiful. At least that's how we've experienced it so far. Yes, so let's be happy and cheerful. I'll show you that strange box at the back. That's where we live. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow on the Camino Francis towards Porto Marine. There are only a few days left until Santiago, and we are all feeling a bit of anticipation. There is supposed to be a mass in Santiago at 12 noon on Sunday when we arrive. That means we are planning to leave relatively early. We will probably set off at 6 a.m. and then probably walk for an hour and a half in the dark and hope that we don't get lost. It's going to be a special day.
Das wird ein besonderer Tag.
Look, An interesting car. It's probably used by the speed pilgrims, the high-tech pilgrims, the post-factual pilgrims, as I like to call them. Are pilgrims on e-bikes also post-factual? I think e-bikers are real pilgrims, at least that's what my new stamp book says. I've now had to get a new stamp book because the one I have is almost full, and it asks you, do you travel on foot, or by e-bike, or by bike, or even by horse? And traditionally, you can also ride a donkey. Ride on a donkey or take a donkey with you. Maybe one day I'll get a donkey when I'm a bit older, then I'll just get my donkey. That sounds like a good plan for the future, for me. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? On a donkey, that's for sure. On that note, thank you for watching. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. And if you're on YouTube, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. That's really important. Thank you.